Welcome back to the City Talk. Thank you for tuning in again. Listen, I'm your host, Tony J, along with East J, China, my uncle, your uncle, everybody, Uncle
Everybody.
L.
Hey.
And today we got a special guest for you guys, Mr. Javaria Kelly, better known as Heaven. And he's about to drop some heavy knowledge on you guys. So you want to tune in, focus, pay attention, because if you miss this, you stupid.
We're just kidding, guys.
Pay attention to him, man. He's all right. He's all right.
He needs the sneakers to stop himself when he's hungry.
Yes. Anywho, today we're going to be talking about tapping into the strength that you never thought you had.
Or new.
Yeah, or knew you had.
Or knew you had.
However you want to say it.
Oh, yeah.
Just write it out at the bottom.
But-
look, whatever you want to insert in there. Insert it in there.
As always, we always start with our special guest. So, Mr. Kelly, can you tell the people how they can tap into the strength that they never knew they had?
All right. Well, first of all, I'm gonna thank you guys for inviting me on the show. That's first thing, I'm honored. But really, honestly, for me, it was getting hurt. When I realized the strength I had, because if I wouldn't have got hurt, I would never came to God and realized my strength. So I can't tell everybody what their power is and how to get theirs, but I knew mine was from hurt. So I had to find a way to get myself back to on the right track, really. Because like I said, I wasn't in a place that I was supposed to be at. And if I knew that if I never got hurt, I would never been right. So that's how I got in the power that I never had. Never knew I had.
So it took pain. So what brought about that situation? Like, was you just you was just, you know, did it just happen, or did you was it an action that you inflicted on yourself? Like, was it self-inflicted pain?
Okay,
or-
well I'm gonna be real with you guys. I wasn't a good guy. I was not a good guy.
Can I raise my hand on that?
Oh, Lord.
Can I? Let me
After
chime
he
in.
said what he need to say, that
No, I need to chime in on that one. Now, he was teen spirit. Y'all went back to teen spirit.
Yes,
okay?
Lord.
Please go back to teen spirit.
Oh, 7.
Come on.
For those, for our viewers who don't know what Teen Spirit is, back in the day, that was the youth group here at the church.
Yes. And I was the leader of the youth group. He was one of my youth, okay?
So you having flashbacks?
Ooh, serious flashbacks, okay? When he said he wasn't good, understatement,
Go
okay?
ahead and tell your story.
Go ahead.
So let's say that the pain that happened to me, I ain't say I caused it, but I helped inflict that pain on myself. You know, I was doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing. I wasn't being the man that I was supposed to be. You know, so that's what really happened to me as far as the pain. But to get over that, really, I didn't know what to do. Like, I had never been depressed before. I had never been depressed. I'm kind of guy. I hold myself at a high standard, and even then, I had this little macho, and I carried myself in a way that wasn't really. I was arrogant, very arrogant. I was feeling myself, smelled myself. I just knew I was the man. And you know, I got brought down a peg.
Ooh,
That I
child.
didn't know I could be brought down too. So
That's the worst, ain't it?
yes, it is. You got body slam.
You got body slam.
My head. I got humble real good. Humble real good.
I have a question for you. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You know, all of this ties into, you know, self-doubt and self-pity. At what point did you decide, did you make up in your mind that, you know what, I no longer am I going to throw any pity parties, but right now I'm going to celebrate myself? Like, at what point, like, what did it take for you to just come up out of that funk and to be like, you know what, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be strong. I deserve to show my strength.
Really, it came out to my family. I have a really good support system, and I have a lot of people that look up to me. You know, and for them to come up to me like, man, you're not yourself. You need to get it together. that really put me back on the right track. I said, well, I'm not gonna make myself look bad, or I'm not gonna make my family look bad. I have a son that looks up to me, that I have to build myself back up. I can't be dwelling on past or what I did in the past. I have to build on from that. That's it.
Amen,
So
brother.
what made you want to change?
Well, what made me want to change was I realized that I was full in the spirit, in the natural, but I wasn't full, and I was hungry in the spirit. That makes any sense.
Wow.
So,
Come on. I feel that one.
so I was, I didn't realize what I was missing from a spiritual standpoint until I started going to church and going to Bible study and going on trips with the church. Then I started realizing, okay, this is what I've been missing. I love it. I love being back in the church. I've been going for years.
Yeah.
To the point where I didn't even think about church. Wasn't praying when I eat. Wasn't praying when I was asleep. Just not praying at all. Just really didn't have a relationship with God. And know that now I finally got it back, I'm not gonna lose it again.
Yeah. So would you say that time being spent away from God, going through life, having issues, you value your relationship more with God now because of the things that you had to that you had to go through to get you back to this point?
Absolutely. I can honestly say that even when I was out in the world, really out in the world, I didn't have no problems. None at all. And that even then kind of made me realize now that was a problem. Like not having no kind of problems. My problem started when, before I got hurt, I prayed to God and asked Him to make me better. As soon as it happened, my world just came crashing down. Crashing down.
So it's basically kind of that unseen type thing that just sort of snuck up on you. You
Yes.
prayed for it, but you weren't expecting it to
So
happen.
it came instantly. Change came instantly.
My goodness, Lord.
I'm like, damn.
That's great.
I know you're right now, God, but now you're right now.
It's saying that they say, God won't put more on you than you can take. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I was like, God, come on, man. Like, how much you gonna put on me, man?
And it ain't funny, but because it's so true. Because sometimes we don't understand when we say, Lord, I want this,
Yes.
and He gives it to you. Then it's not what you think it's gonna be, and then you're like, okay, God, but this ain't what I pray for. But God, like, yeah, this is what I pray all the time for God to give me patience. Yes. And I tell you, literally, my God, it seems like everybody want to test my gangster, and I'm like, going good, y'all. And I'm like, okay, God, 1, 2, 3, woo saw, ooh Jesus, I'm gonna get there someday. But honestly, I laugh because I can relate to what you're saying, because it's like I'm like, okay, God, change my attitude. And lately, yes, I've been having a better attitude about some things. Changes, not always quick.
That's that 8.5.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was at A. I'm at 8.5 now. I'm just trying to get to B.
Yeah.
But the point is, like I said, I just relate to you so much because I understand what you're talking about. And when you go through a situation where you're hurt, depressed, and you're down and out, and you're not yourself, it's hard to kind of shake it off. And if you don't have like a support system, like basically raising you back up from rock bottom.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to hit rock bottom to really understand and connect back with God and get to where we need to be and become a better us.
Change happened to us all. I forget where I was, but I heard that if you're not changing, then you're not living.
Yeah.
Change is going to happen to us all, and change is necessary for us to grow. And so if you're not growing, and going back to the Bible, you look how Jesus and when he was talking, he used analogies with plant life and different the animal kingdom, and it's saying like with the tree, or every tree or every fruit has its season when it's supposed to bear, and every tree has its season when it's supposed to quote unquote die or go through change.
The dormant stage, yes.
These are called growing stages. And you would never, if you look at a mango tree, for instance, you would never go this year and then a whole nother season come and go back and pick that same mango
it'll always be different mangoes because it has to grow. It has to go through these different changes in order to grow different and get different outcomes.
Change.
So,
Has to
you know,
change.
as more, and so as, you know, you grow or whatever situation that's coming through, you ask, like he prayed for change. If you pray for change, or, you know, it's for that time for you to change, just know that it's necessary in order for you to grow. If you want to go, then you got to grow. And if you want to grow, you got to go through change.
And you know what? It's very, very courageous to embrace change.
I was gonna say that,
It's so courageous to embrace change because it's like, it's change, okay? Like, if I know for a fact that when I wake up in the morning that, you know, my favorite pair of slippers is going to be on the side of my bed in the same spot, I'm not worried because when I wake up, my feet aren't going to be cold. It's going to like touch the ground. It's going to be soft and plushy, and I'm going to go on throughout my day. But when you have that moment of uncertainty, we as a people, we are scared to swim. We are scared to swim. We pray for change, we pray for progression, but we just obviously don't know the pain that it's going to cause.
And
You know
sometimes
what I
we
mean?
resist the change the very thing that we pray for.
Yeah,
It's the point, I think it's at that point where you feel helpless.
yeah.
So no one likes feeling helpless. When you ask for change and change come, it catches us off guard. When
Yeah.
it catches us off guard, then we feel like we are helpless. What can we do about it? But you know what? You just grab by the horns, okay?
Go for it.
You gotta go with it. You can't let helplessness get you down. Because you asked for it.
Yeah,
And like you said, God ain't gonna, he ain't gonna put no more on you than you can bear. If you ask for it, I promise you, he's gonna give it to you and you're gonna be able to handle it.
Yeah.
So that feeling of helplessness, don't let that get you down. Don't let that drag you down.
And two, and another thing we can, in another perspective we can look at it as, you know, as you face those moments of uncertainty, you can look at it and say, hey, listen, I know I don't realize or understand what's going on at the moment. You know, changes is happening within me physically, changes is happening within me on, you know, all around me spiritually. You know, now this gives you an opportunity to find that inner strength. You know, that inner strength of you're like, well, I don't know if this gonna work, but
I don't know how to make
you know what? I'm gonna keep going.
But you know, we all have that. That's called unseen strength.
Yes.
We all have that. We
Yes.
do. And we have to muster it up within us.
Yeah.
If it happens, it's like, okay, oh, Lord, give me strength. But you know, and when you find out you're on top again.
Yes.
Yes.
You're on top because that strength you have within.
So let me ask you this. So, going through your changes, right? Just being a young man coming back to the church, did you lose friends, situationships, friendships, relationships? Did you have to give up any of that to come back to where you need to be?
Oh, absolutely. I still have friends who wanted to do the same thing. Like I said, I was in the world. Hear me? I was in the world.
Amen, bro.
I was out there.
Tell the truth.
I was out there. I was out there. You know, I was doing stuff I hadn't been doing. You know, but definitely, some of my friends still trying to hit me up today to go out and do stuff that I used to do. Nah, but a lot of my friends really want to go to church now because they see me in church. Like, oh, you can change, bro. I know I can do it. I can change. If I didn't change,
Everybody can change.
everybody can change. I don't care what you say. I done changed.
I love your honesty, my
Really?
He is on like
There's no filters. I love it. I love it.
And he's always been this way.
Oh,
like
yes.
everybody, he's always been this way ever since we were children.
Yeah, when he was bad, he was bad. No, you didn't. I'm
So
bad.
what advice you can give people that's, you know, young men your age in this generation that wants to get into the church but scared to lose that friendship or that relationship or that popularity or whatever it is that they're scared to move forward? What advice can you give them to push through it and get to where they need to be?
What I would tell them is, what's more important to you, your eternity or your now? So if you want to.
Heavy. He told you he was going to drop it. Bam! Right there.
Well, let him say what he gonna say, 'cause I can hear this Jesus.
So why do you care about what other people think about you when they're just here now? But you gotta live with yourself eternity. So what you want to do? You want to live here? You want to be pleasing everybody here or pleasing God? So I mean, even not even church wise, you shouldn't want to please everybody else. You should want to do what you want to do regardless of everybody else. So. That's
Wow.
what I'm about.
Well, there you go, folks.
Ooh, I got a stand on that.
There you go. I tell you, it was going to be heavy. It's getting heavy. That's that BJ Morton. All right, thank you for tuning in to the City Talk, folks. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Like us on Facebook, The City Talk, Instagram, The City Talk 18, YouTube, The City Talk.
All that,
All that.
All that.
All that.
All that. Well, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, Heaven, for being so
Yeah,
honest.
thank you. Yeah, look, I appreciate you coming, okay? I really do.
Well, you got a shot of gin, like that strong.
I'm looking forward to coming back on the show.
That's right.
Anytime.
All right, folks, thank you for tuning in. That's all for the City Talk for today.